think because you Caucasian that you ain't gonna get no cold? Start wearing something to wear up out of here.
Bye.
Yeah.
Say stuff like that on the video.
I can't say something. This is my show. I can say what I want to say. This is Inside the Ropes. We keep it real.
This segment of Inside the Ropes, your host today is the Matrix, DeAndre Robinson Neal, and we're here with
Jalen Pridgeon,
my little cousin,
young champ,
young prodigy, my little prodigy. We're gonna do an interview with him. Then we're gonna do the interview with the main co-star of Inside the Ropes, Mr. Dominique Robinson Neal, my dad, that guy. So we're gonna start with him by him being in the Nationals. He just came back from the Nationals, and what was your experience like being in the Nationals?
fun. The atmosphere was fun, different.
As in what?
You get put on like a higher level. See where your skills at. You test yourself.
But as much as you spar like with professionals and you go out of town sparring, did it feel any different or did it feel like more intense? Or?
No, I feel like I ain't seen nothing new.
How much of a difference is it? Because y'all spar here a lot, right?
Yes.
But when y'all go to tournaments, and this for you too, Dre, when you have professional fights, when the lights come on, how much of a big difference is it as far as not the boxing aspect of it, but when the lights on, the people are there, and you know, so many people have expectations of you performing well. How much do that plays into your psyche in the fight itself?
You know, it's crazy. I would just ask this question too. In boxing, it's two different type of fighters. You got gym fighters and you got fighters, camera fighters. I've seen plenty of gym fighters. In the gym, they're gonna drag you, but them lights cut on, them camera flashes, they're not the same fighter. It gets to them, and it's some people who's not sparring, they can't spar well, but in an actual fight they do great. So it just that comes with experience also. But once you go to them big tournaments where the best get to see you anyway, it changes up a lot of how you feel about certain things, and it gets to the point where I'm coming to put on a show. Like me, I like being seen. I love putting on shows, I love running my mouth, and I love being, it's in my face, I can't get beat.
You come back with a left hook on the other side and then right hand fight. He come with a right hook, you come back with your right. Same hand he throw, you do it the opposite side.
Every time he throws your right hand, he throw his left hand, his hand goes. You do it every time. And every time you tap him, him here every time.
When he start throwing, like out, then you come up the middle, bing, bing, bing.
But that's a big stage to be on, everybody watching you. So he probably, but as far as the boxing went, he did good. And then he clearly won the fight, and the judges still gave it to him 3-2 instead of 5-0. So
I mean, that's boxing politics.
But I'm saying, how important is it to get wins over the experience when you go to these different?
Well, you gotta know how to win. See, it's ways to fool the judges that you doing something, okay, like they just like people throwing a lot of punches. Most judges, some judges are just soccer moms. They just take the judging test. Now they're judge, but they don't really know nothing about boxing.
I hope none of them judges is watching this interview.
I don't care. This is my life talk for the day on Inside the Ropes. I'm starting doing a little life talk. This is my life talk. Single parent mothers who raise a young man, right? Watch the stuff you say around them and because they'll start picking up the mannerisms of a woman. So if he's in a house with a woman, a bunch of women, the mama, the grandma, the sisters, he'll start picking up mannerisms. Let him hang around men. Take him to the boxing gym. Take him to football practice. Take him around some guys who adult role model. Take him to the barbershop. Leave him there so he can at least be around men and hear men talk. Come on, man, work. She used to play tackle football in Atlanta. She said she got in the games.
I was IM champ at flag football, right?
And that's in my mirror. Oh, Stephanie passed the bar too. So
I'm an official
we're the
lawyer
only
now.
we're the only official lawyers in Robertsondale Boxing Academy. She's a lawyer, I'm the judge.
You're the trainer.
Pokemon, what?
I was one of the trainers, and then my friends were all the ones in Pokemon. Pokemon trainer.
Man, I ain't got time to be looking for no damn Pokemon. I'm a grown man. Talk about Pokemon. No.
Gym that y'all work out at is called what?
Robertsondale Boxing Academy.
Do y'all feel like this gym here, I mean, of course you feel like that, but this gym here is giving you all the tools that you need to when you go to like nationals and in your case, professional fight because you're a pro now. Is it giving you the tools that you need to compete against world-class fighters across the country?
I can use it like this. What we've been, as me and my father, for example, what we've been through from when I was 8 till now, really was what does it. Because if we look at it, we wasn't always the best fighter or the best boxer. Sometimes I ain't used to come train. But that built up to the fighter that I am now, to where like this is our first gym that we've actually opened up ourselves. So what's led to this helps out a lot because I've been in different states to spar, up north of New York, I've been in camp in New York, I've been east, I've been everywhere to get work, Florida, I've been everywhere, Georgia. So with that being said, that it helps me mentally because I know what to look for. I know what I can do at the same time. So you see fighters on TV, like, bad, is that the third one? Well, you done spar some of the fighters and you like, man, I done trashed him. Or he's not as well everybody think he is that the third. So that, with us being through all that, it helped build what we have now around us. So for like when he came, it was a lot easier for him because he had more experience around him. Like my dad was more experienced coaching, I was more experienced boxing. We've gotten more fighters since then, so it was a lot easier for him in that aspect because he didn't have to go here. Don't get me wrong, we still go everywhere and get work, but I didn't have it at my own gym. He gets to have it at his own gym.
Right.
So
Jalen, speak to that. You being in this gym, part of this family, seeing Dre as a professional, a young professional in his career, and you kind of, molding and patterning yourself behind him. how does that make you feel in terms of like when you was just at the Nationals? Because you had 2 fights there, right?
Yep.
How did that enhance your skills or your performance in the ring, knowing that you got one of the top, fighters in the country in your own gym, and you see them every day?
They helped me out a lot. It's almost like I learned about the fight. So it kind of put me up there. That's why I want to do 2 words at the National.
So you sparred with Dre a lot, right?
Yep.
So like when you was in that fight, it was, how did you feel like the moment, the ref,
But once I get in the ring, it's like I'm at home. It's okay.
right.
It's
So you felt comfortable?
Yeah.
Chris Martinez, better known or AKA Lil Chapo, he's doing pretty good. He has 2 bouts up under his belt, getting a lot of ring time, a lot of experience. He's gonna be real good. You know what I'm saying? He's just getting adjusted and acclimated to the ring now. So everything that he does in the gym, every bout he's getting better. So once it all gels together, he's gonna be unstoppable. And he's only 8 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So he's 8. He fighting 9-year-olds. So next year, by the time next year comes, you're gonna be like, man, who is that little kid? People gonna be looking at him saying, man, this kid right here is gonna be a future world champion.
I don't care what just not.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't gonna keep that one up.
Right. Well, what separates? I think what separates my gym from a lot of gyms is the product that we put out. We putting out a good product. It don't matter how big. It's like on the block. Don't matter how big the trap house is or wherever you hustling from. In the end, it's the product. The product gonna sell itself. You understand? It's just like us. When they come in here, they know they're getting a quality product. I had people call me and say, I heard about you from so-and-so, or I heard about you from this person. And I don't really advertise, just put on Facebook daily, but most people, I heard about you. So, and they hear good things, that we're going to take time with you, we're going to build you, we're going to make you a boxer. If you come to the gym, you're going to be ready to box. You might not box, but you will know how. You know what I'm saying? We don't just shortcut you for a couple dollars. No, we take pride in what we do. So I think that separates. It don't matter like this. I had a gym in my garage, and I had people coming to my house in my garage like I was selling crack on the corner.
All right. You ready? Let's get some work. Everything behind the jab. Nice and tight on the cover up. Everything behind the stick. There go these Nationals. Get a couple wins so you're going to be ranked.
Inside the pubs, up in this piece.
He gonna say something about dope. He had to bring us some dope. he can't go. A conversation about bring us some dope. Talking about some product. You ain't had to even talk about no dope, Frank Lucas.
First of all right, what I mean by the best product, what I was trying to tell this knucklehead was, when you put out a certain product, whenever I bring a boxer to a match or a professional or amateur, people are gonna know, hey, he bringing somebody who can fight. Whether they win, lose, I promise you they ain't gonna get beat up. They might lose on points, but they're not gonna get beat up or embarrassed. So what I mean by the product that I'm putting out, my name, when I'm bringing somebody, they represent me. So they represent me as a whole. I'm gonna make sure that they are the best they possibly can be. So if I take them anywhere to fight, anywhere, Kansas, Tennessee, Florida, New York, you're gonna say, hey, that guy, the product that he bought, or the boxers or the fighters that he bought were top of the line. They were good. You understand what I'm saying? They can compete anywhere with anybody. That's what I meant by product.
So make it interesting.
Like, what you mean, a different design? Like what?
Like, you got color schemes you can change. You got, I ain't talking about the emblem. The emblem can stay on there, but you can at least change up something different with the hoodie.
Like what?
Don't worry, you see my hoodie.
All right, well, you get your hoodie, how you do, and see if your stuff will sell.
Oh, that's never a problem.
Everybody like the black and gold.
You know what I'm saying? They like it because that's all they got.
No, that's because if you
If you had any other type of color scheme, it would still sell.
Yeah, right, man. Colors, black and gold. That's how we gonna stay. I mean, you know how these young kids are today. They want to try anything. Next, they'll be boxing and Timberlands. You know what I'm saying?